My next guest tonight is the world's most renowned beer connoisseur. He has written 8 books on the subject, including his latest, Ultimate Beer. Please welcome Michael Jackson. Michael, this sounds like a dream job. Your job is to taste beers, right? Drink beer.
That's what somebody's got to do it.
Right. And how much beer, for example, have you had today?
Oh, only 8 or 9, I guess, today. It's been a quiet day, you know.
Are you a little buzzed right now? Are you a little drunk right now?
What do you think? I think that's a pretty rude thing to say to somebody. You know, I'm your guest, and you say that to me.
Okay, all right. You've had 8, 9 beers. All right. All right. Let's move on.
Shall we move on?
You're drunk. How much beer? What's the most beer that you've had in a day?
I've been known in a day, quite often actually, to have about 100 beers.
You have 100 beers in a day?
You know, when we say
how do you know? Like, how do you count after 60? I mean, how do you know?
Oh, I can go on to 70 or 80 before it gets difficult. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean,
is there a bathroom break in there somewhere, or?
They get more and more frequent. Haven't you noticed?
Now. Yes, I have, when I occasionally partake. How much beer do you have in your house? You must have, because you are the world expert on beer, you must have beer companies sending you free stuff.
They do. I mean, the mailman calls about 6 in the morning, and FedEx come at 7, and UPS come at 8, and by the end of the day, I mean, I'm up to speed, you know. I have about 1,500 beers in my house normally. Is
your house just made of beer bottles? I mean, where do you keep 1,500 beers, seriously?
I have a building next door to my house. Actually, it used to be a brewery. So it's very opposite.
So you have a giant keg next to your house, and a hose runs into the side of your house, and you sleep near the tap. Is that pretty much how it works?
That's pretty much, you got it. Yeah, you've been there, haven't you?
Perhaps
not.
That was out of line.
Okay.
Tell us what you got here. What are the different, like, these are beers from all over the world. These are beers that you find particularly interesting, that you really like.
This is one I love. This is Brooklyn. This is from New York. It's Brooklyn Chocolate Stout.
Chocolate Stout?
Yeah.
Okay. And the idea is that it's just chocolatey tasting?
Well, what do you think?
Well,
have a sniff at it. I want to try this one. I never tried this one before.
This is like Cocoa Puffs. This is just chocolate. This is really good. Spread the beer around. Let's get the other guests drinking.
Okay, let's try them on this end.
Should we start from this end?
Yeah.
Work towards you.
Now you settle down, Andy.
This is the strongest beer here. It's 18%. Woo! Where's the Flaming Stone beer gone? Oh, there it is.
What beer is that? What is the beer next to the chocolate beer?
Next to the chocolate beer, this one here? This beer's
that right there.
Strong.
That's a strong one.
How you doing there?
I would say that's an ice box beer of 18%. I can tell from looking at it from here that it is.
Okay.
I want to try the Flaming Stone beer. You want to try this one?
Yeah, just mix it all in. I don't care.
They put hot rocks into this beer. When they make this beer is made in Memphis, Tennessee. Is that funny? It's made in Memphis, Tennessee.
Why do you take so long to pour it? Do you ever just drink out of the top? Is that you know, no?
You can't taste it properly if you do that.
Well, show us how you properly taste beer?
Okay, I look at the color. I want to write about the color. Especially want to nose it. I want to know what it smells like.
Kind of beery, huh?
Well, what do you think?
It's beer.
This beer is made with hot rocks. I was hoping you were going to get hot rocks when you sniffed it.
They heat hot rocks and they throw it into the beer.
Yes.
Why?
Didn't you get hot rocks when you tasted it?
I didn't taste that one yet, no. No, I don't have a sophisticated palate.
You get hot rocks.
I'm like a Pabst Blue Ribbon guy for a long time.
So. You get hot rocks if you had short shorts. I think that's what you need to do.
Anybody like hot rocks? Now, why put hot rocks in beer?
Because before they made brewing vessels out of metal, you couldn't set a fire under them, so they used to heat the brew with hot rocks.
Right, right.
And this brewery in Memphis, Tennessee, called Bosco's, they started doing it again. They revived this great... I'm going to be down there at the weekend doing a tasting
I think there's a little bit of hot rocks floating in there.
And this one right here, what's the flavor of this one?
They freeze this one, and it concentrates the alcohol. So this has got 18% alcohol. I have not tasted this beer. This is a very new beer.
Okay, this is exciting for you. You've never had this one.
This is made in This is made in Southampton, Long Island, New York.
Right.
Nice
right.
color, isn't it?
Yeah. You take a long time to, I mean, when people drink wine, they put it in their mouth, they swish around, they spit it out. Do you do that with beer?
No, that's why I don't write about wine. You know, people say to me, stick to beer, you have to put this incredibly creamy tasting. That'd be a great after-dinner beer, like a brandy after dinner or a single malt
That's
scotch
like
after
ice
dinner.
cream. It really is like melted ice cream. That's very sweet and...
But with a punch, right? Ice
well,
cream with a
it's
punch.
beer, yeah. So, yeah, it's sort of that alcohol punch you get. Isn't beer bad for you? Some people have said that beer is not a good idea, that red wine's healthy, but beer is bad for you.
Well, I don't know, people say that if you drink, you know, if you don't drink, you live longer. That's not true. It just seems longer, that's all.
You deal with the most sophisticated beers in the world. Have you ever tried this? I was curious. This is...
I have tried that beer.
Would you try some now? I mean,
really
would you do the same test? Yeah, I want you to try some Old English 800 brand malt liquor, and I just want to...
This is one of the nastiest beers in the world.
There's a chunk of something in here. What the hell is that?
That's a pound of sugar. They put a whole lot of sugar in this.
All right, give that the old taste test.
Not much aroma. It's just kind of bland and sweet, and why do they call it Old English?
I don't care, but you have one of these and you're on the curb in half an hour. It doesn't seem to matter. Which I don't recommend. All right, well, you know, I really do. It sounds silly. A book on beer sounds like a silly thing. I was skeptical. It really is a great book. There really is a lot of... There really are a lot of... and the photographs in here of the beer are really beautiful. And it's like Homer Simpson's coffee table book. But Michael Jackson, thank you very much for being here. Check out the book. Very funny. Thank you for doing it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All my guests, especially you, thanks for bringing the stuff. Stay tuned for later. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.